Thanks so much for joining me on the Slice of Healthcare podcast. How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well. I'm excited that we're having you on the podcast. We get to chat, and I am jealous of your plant behind you as well.
It's my treasured plant.
Everyone has plants. I go on these calls and I see these plants. I get jealous, but I killed a couple cactus, or what is it? Cacti? Would it be cacti? Yeah, cacti.
Cacti. Yep.
Yeah. So no plants for me. No plants for me. Just
Okay.
the
Okay. Gotcha.
backgrounds.
Well, snake plants are really awesome, easy to take care of. They like need water once a week, once or twice a week. So super easy.
That might be something for me to look into then. I like
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, I'm excited for us to chat. I think we should dive right into it. I'd love if you could tell the audience a little bit about yourself and your background, and then we can go into Honeybee Health.
Yeah, sure. So I'm Dr. Jessica Nouhavandi. I'm a co-founder, co-CEO, and the lead pharmacist at Honeybee Health. And I'm actually a pharmacist by training. Before I started Honeybee Health, my partner and I, we ran a small independent pharmacy out of Moore Park, California. But like other pharmacies, we accepted insurance and we worked with pharmacy benefit managers and generally followed kind of the traditional way of doing things. But unlike, the chain store pharmacists and independent pharmacists can actually see the acquisition price of each medication. And, we just saw too many people overpaying for medications that we knew should be inexpensive, but there was really nothing that we could do. And so if we processed a claim through insurance, an insurance company, we had the contractual obligation to kind of collect payment, that your copay, even though I knew I could give you a better cash price. So, over and over again, we just saw, people walking away, and it really kind of upset us. And over time, we realized that if we keep working within the same system, we really couldn't do anything better for our patients. And that's kind of where the genesis and the idea of Honeybee came about, which was that we have to start a completely new kind of pharmacy that is outside of the traditional system that we have in this country today, that is founded by pharmacists, run by pharmacists, and really patient focused, and just aiming to get people the best price on their medication. It really doesn't need to be that difficult. So, yeah.
Every successful company I've ever spoken with has that strong why, how, what, and you talked a little bit about kind of all three in there. If possible, I'd love to kind of dive into those in even more detail. So I think we kind of covered your why you wanted to start the company, but can you tell us how things work, and I guess who you really end up working with the most as a customer?
Yep. Yeah, absolutely. So we're an online pharmacy, and we mainly carry generic prescription medications and supplements without the need for insurance. And so this allows, and we also, by the way, we also allow customers, patients, to choose their generic manufacturer, something that isn't really done anywhere else. Because when you go to a pharmacy, you give them your script. It's just they give you whatever they have in stock, and frankly, it's because that what they have in stock is what they are able to process through insurance and get reimbursement. So we buy from FDA approved U.S. wholesalers, and we source. And because we don't work, we basically cut out all the middlemen like insurance companies and PBMs. We're able to offer generics at a much less than traditional pharmacies, and sometimes up to 80% less on pricing. So we really offer a wide range of medications that treat everything from high cholesterol, diabetes, erectile dysfunction, mental health medications, family planning, hormones, anything under the sun that you can think of, we offer. And we're just working on increasing that list. And as more and more medications go generic, you'll see those listed on our site as well. Most of our customers are un or underinsured. And this is important because we don't take insurance, but we find that a lot of people that use Honeybee Health actually do have insurance. We're just way less than their copay. And so we encourage our patients and anybody who calls in, and of course, with relationships with doctors. We're just like, hey, go on our site and check your price and see if see if your insurance company is really helping you. Like, what we're really saying is you don't need insurance for your generic prescriptions. And 9 out of 10 people in this country are on generic prescriptions and are overpaying for them through their insurance. So yeah, that's kind of the gist of it. It's very simple. We just cut everybody out and give you the best price possible.
Something you don't often hear from companies of any sort. So it's really nice to hear that, right? We give you the best price possible. That's a super powerful statement.
Yeah.
So you've been in business now for a couple of years. I can tell the excitement has not left. What are some of the things that you're really excited about as we move forward into 2021 for your business?
Yeah. The things I'm most excited about, COVID was really interesting because it really just revealed how messed up our the healthcare system in this country is. And it was a time where we were able to step up for people when they have lost their jobs or lost their insurance. Most people get their insurance through their jobs. And we just have this strong commitment to people and patients. And I think we're positioned right now in a place to help even more people get access to, medication that they normally would go without during a time like this. And so we're really excited about being able to offer more choice on our generics. So continue on our multi-manufacturer path. We're excited to build more relationships directly with prescribers so that they do know that this is an option for people and for their patients, because oftentimes, the experience of pharmacy is you get a script, you go to the pharmacy, and you don't know what it is, what it'll cost you until you actually get to the pharmacy and wait for them to process your claim. And what we're saying is, like, we want to eliminate all of that anxiety, especially right now for people. You should be able to, like, be at your doctor's office, ask what you're being prescribed, and then go on our site and check the pricing. And then, we're kind of putting the power back in our patients' hands. So we're just excited to continue on that path to help more and more people. And I think 2021 is going to be great. And I'm hoping that we can reach more and more people as we go.
Absolutely. Well, I would like to, I guess, ask one more thing before we wrap up. And for our audience, right, you and I talked about this a little bit. The goal is to have you on again to kind of do some different segments, maybe even focus in on different parts of your business. But this is really your intro to the Slice of Healthcare kind of podcast and what we're doing with our media channel. So where can people learn more about the company?
So first things first, honeybeehealth.com. And we have all of our social channels at the bottom of our site. But also, I think a really great resource, especially during COVID and right now, is our blog. We have a really great blog that provides information around COVID, and it provides information that's female specific, that's male specific to, it touches all sorts of topics. And so that's another great resource, which you can also find from honeybeehealth.com.
I like it. Awesome. I'll include those in the show notes too, so people will be able to easily check that out.
Great.
Appreciate your time today and look forward to having you on again very soon.
Awesome. It was nice to chat.
Thanks.